keep in mind this is a video show, so there will be some periods of just music. Those are our commercials, and we don't really talk, we show. So hang in with us, yo. We have on the line my man from Boston, straight to God, and we're gonna get into everything that he does, everything, because he is very talented. So I just want to make sure we're streaming what we said we're streaming. Show the young man we are on grindcity.biz, which means we are streaming live to Roku, because if you see us on our website, then you also see us on TV. We are also live on Facebook right now. Let me go back. We are live on Facebook, show the young man, so you can see what's up play, no games. One more place that we want to make sure that we are, when we say we are, is Periscope. I know Periscope, we on this stuff, so we're going to give it a minute to catch up. And here we are live on Periscope. Yay! So, the show is a go. Y'all know what it's called, GoLiveTv. We got my man from Boston, straight to God, on the line. He is going to be telling us all the goodies about what he was doing, what he is doing, and what he will be doing next. So you guys, yeah, you like that shit. He laughing. Y'all can't hear him, but he laughing. I'm talking that shit's little, bro. I tried to tell you, I ain't playing with him. Let's get it. Go Live TV. Say it. Go Live TV. Bring it. Go Live TV. I slay it. Let's go. Boom, shaka laka. What up, straight to God? Say what's up to the world, man.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Hey, tell everybody exactly who you are, where you at, and what it is that you do.
All right, my name's Talib Dabenga, a.k.a. Straight to God. I'm a rapper, songwriter, singer from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm 18 years old, and I'm here.
Oh, man. Young man, doing the daggone thing. 18. I remember back in the years when I used to be 18. It was a strange time then. We had things like dial-up internet and pagers. Anywho, let's keep it moving, man. So you're out of Boston, and I was reading your bio. One thing that I noticed about you that I admire so very much is the age that you released your first single. You were like 9 years old, and you're only 18 now. So it seems that you are a very focused young man. First of all, let's talk about where do you get that level of focus at?
All right, so let me see. So, yeah, so I was 9 years old, and I went to a camp called Apple Camp, and it was on Boylston Street. It's a street in downtown Boston, And basically what we would do was we would go to the Apple store. They would give us iPads and computers and stuff, and they would teach us how to make beats and use iMovie and all of that stuff. And I learned how to use GarageBand, learned how to make my own beats. I recorded my first song. It was called One Heart. I actually didn't release it. My first song was it was called Redemption, and I released it at 14. But my first song that I wrote and made the beat for, yeah, I was 9 years old, and I just got my focus from my mother, to be honest, because she would always have me, dancing, and I had to learn how to balance school and all that. So the focus just came naturally. So yeah.
Natural focus. Y'all hear that? This young man said he's naturally focused. If you know anything about buttons, I'm a Gemini, and what's special about that is we're naturally bipolar. They should just give us a check. Like, you know what I'm saying? We deserve a check straight. Anywho, let's keep it moving. So you release Redemption, and then you start really hitting SoundCloud. What was the response to your music on SoundCloud?
Oh, so it's crazy because when I was promoting it, that wasn't even the first song that was supposed to drop. I was supposed to drop another song called Sincerely Stray, but that one, it didn't really make the cut, So when I was promoting for Redemption, a lot of my friends were like, yeah, you're dropping a song, I'm gonna listen. And then when I dropped it, I posted it, then they posted it, and then eventually it just blew up. So I have around 5,000 plays right now, and that's since 2016. But that's not even the biggest song that I have on there. But when I dropped it, it was just a lot of different people supporting, and it was weird because I don't usually see Boston coming together to really support people like that, which is it's sad, but it's very true. And, when I dropped Redemption, I just feel like for me it was a very turning point in my career, and it started it off. So it felt great.
It got to spark. Honestly. It got to spark it. And you know what? Now you're the second person I talked to from Boston. Boston, bro. From Boston. I got the country flow over here. Don't you start with me straight. Told you I got a belt for you, little youngin'. I ain't playing with you. All right, so I've talked to another artist from Boston, and they said the same thing. And it seems to be the consistency of local artists to have the same gripe, like we don't stick together, we don't do this. But in the same note, Boston is getting a great light shined on them right now, man. Like, I see people like Red Shades down there. If you don't know who Red Shades is and you're in Boston, shame on you. Look her up. And I'm saying this to you because they don't know who you are. Shame on them. Mm-hmm. So if you look her up, she may actually be like, oh, because she works with a lot of artists, and she teaches. She does so much stuff. She's phenomenal. But your light has been shined on, Boston. You guys have been mentioned in Billboard magazine. You guys have a light. You have an opportunity to jump through and see what it's really like on the other side of the industry. So you've done some other interviews, probably not as funny as mine. See that? See, it's automatic. You have that?
Yeah.
Yes, that's dope. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the other stuff that you've gotten yourself into with this music. But before we do, we want to get into this Better Days joint. Tell us who produced this and what it is about.
All right, so there's a YouTuber named Mantra, and he makes beats and all that. And I don't know him for real, but sometimes he'll send me some beats. So he told me he had just posted a beat on YouTube, and it would be cool if I could spit on it because somebody else, they made the song and wasn't really that great. So he sent me the version with the hook on it, and I just added my verses, and he liked it, so I dropped it. He gets his percentage of the money, and the person who's on the hook gets a percentage, and we just made it work. But I love that beat. When he sent it to me, I was like, yeah, no, I have to drop this.
Got to drop this. Well, let's let them hear what you did. Better Days, straight to God, y'all. This is GoLiveTv. Grind City, baby.
Everybody makes mistakes, and we all got secrets deep down bottled up. Say, And we all do different things to go somewhere.
Yo,
And we just keep carrying on till it dissipates.
I'm the realest nigga out. Niggas don't want the smoke, take the blunt from their mouth. Summer vibes in the building, kick the wind out. I'm the king of the northeast, west, and the south. Did a song with each Nada, now they tryna find her. Coda at the top, smoking presidential ganja. Sorry to my kidney, but the Henny sip like water. They be questioning the image, nigga. Why you want a problem with the God, nigga? Fuck around, catch a case, take your spot, nigga. They be waiting on the day you finna flop, nigga. I ain't a hater, but I hate the way you walk, nigga. I don't talk to you, I get offended when they asking if I'm right. Are you shitting me? Wipe my fucking ass with the mic. I've been wishing for the days I could show the overbite. Crooked smile, but that's all that I like. God body, bitch. Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes, and we all got secrets deep down bottled up, safe. And we all do different things to go somewhere. And we just keep carrying on till it dissipates. Till it dissipates. And we just keep carrying on till it dissipates.
Yo, tell the haters they in trouble. I ain't never stopping, I be popping all they bubbles. Shorty like a mini-me, now you see in doubles. Running back and forth like a football fumble. I ain't pimping, but I'm walking with a limping linen suit on. Finna light a spliff, stomp a nigga with a boot on. I'ma get the shorty pussy wetter than the Yukon. Never ask me for a free verse, no coupons. I've been wishing for the better days. I'm just waiting till I say it right to shorty face. I know you listening, shorty, I dropped the whole tape. You sitting waiting just to leave out the whole plate. I'm on some fucking never mind shit. Love, I never find it. All these niggas heated cause I'm on a different timing. Dining with the fine china, prime rib shining. Bitches taking pictures with the lighting. Peep the glow.
Everybody makes mistakes, and we all got secrets deep down bottled up, safe. And we all do different things to go somewhere. And we just keep carrying on till it dissipates. Till it dissipates. And we just keep carrying on till it dissipates.
Till it dissipates.
Purchase your tracks today.
Better days. Oh, hey, that joint is massive, man. That's wicked. Hey,
Thank you.
Hey, we gotta get some shout outs real quick. I know you can't really look at your phone right now, but I can. And shout out to everybody watching on Roku, Grass City TV Network. Shout out to my people on Facebook in the Grass City TV group. Shout out to Anderson Felt. He's a fan. Carmichael Queenie. What's up, sister? I see you, man. Hey, Romaine, everybody else, Marcus, everybody else that's watching, we appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. You get the care emoji. Let's go. Grass City, GoLiveTv. We got my man Straight to God on here. We just heard a banger. And I was just like so impressed. Now, you do a lot of stuff. I see here that you dance, you rap, you produce, you sing, photographer, spoken word, and you write songs. Now, do you write songs for other people or just yourself?
I have written songs for other people, but like I don't usually like try to. I don't try to like tell people who I wrote songs for because some people just want to be like, yeah, I wrote it, and I got my money for that, so I can stay quiet on that. But yeah, I have written songs for other people. But mainly I write them for myself. I don't really have a team. Everything's by myself. But yeah, so.
You do have a team.
No,
like
a
Gemini,
team,
right? I got 93 people in my head. That's my squad. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Anywho, so you do write songs for other people. That's dope. And you kind of get, in hip hop, you can't really say that, right? You can't say you're a ghostwriter. People get offended. Shoot, back in my era, you wasn't even allowed to have nobody write no song for you back in the day when we had pagers and no microwaves and we actually had to cook. Yeah. You couldn't write. You just couldn't do it, man. You would get beat down. Anywho, I'm glad that you're expanding your talent, though, to help others, because songwriting does help others. And sometimes somebody can deliver your message better than you. And that's why I love songwriting. Hip hop was not supposed to be that type of genre, but it is what it is. Keep it moving. So now you say you dance, because we can have the cheer dance championship, bruh, if you want to get it on. When you do all this dancing, do you do cheer dancing? Because I'm the best.
Nah, my main thing is hip hop and African. You know, I used to break dance. I did the whole popping and locking. I did ballet for a few years, modern, contemporary. You know, I did everything because my mom owns a dance studio, so she's had me dancing. Yeah, so she's had me dancing since I was 1. So I've been in and out of classes, companies. Man, I just been out here.
Tried to put me in a she put me in jazzer dance. Bruh, they kicked me out in like a day. It's like, this is just not for her. Now, I noticed that you keep saying I'm African. That's something that you need people to embrace. What part of Africa are you from? What's your nationality?
My mom's from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So sometimes I just mess that up because, you know, can't really talk right sometimes. Yeah, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And then my dad is from Barbados and Cuba.
Beautiful. Or that's why you're so handsome. Look at how them cultures just came on together and mixed you up a little nice little pleasantry. Aren't you? Yes. So now, how has your culture, your background, your parents' background, impacted your music?
You know, honestly, I don't I don't really know how to like answer that question, only because I feel like I haven't reached that point in my artistry yet. And like I'm just getting started, you know, and it's like eventually I'm gonna want to do things where we have the djembe drums, or we have the soca music. Like I'm gonna get into that, but I feel like right now I want to just grow into that. So I don't have an answer to that question yet, but hopefully in the next interview we can talk about that more.
See, you don't see straight. That's why I like you, man. Cause you already, he done set me up for interview 2. We ain't even 20 minutes into interview 1, and I'm asking him questions for interview 2. That's a pioneer. That's how you spread it, bro. That's how you do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's such an honest answer. You know how many people would have BS through that answer? Well, you know that one track, you hear that one crash drum in the back? That's from my dad's roots. And the front hi-hat is from my mom's roots. You know that you know how rappers, man. They be trying to make themselves seem more important. Now, you mentioned that you performed at the Middle East Downstairs twice. First of all, for the people who are unfamiliar with what that is, what is that and why is that so big?
Okay, so in Boston, it's one of the places where it's a restaurant on top, but then under it, it's a nightclub. And a bunch of artists have performed there, and then their careers have blown up. Like Eminem has performed there. I don't know if you're familiar with J.I., Prince of New York, but he's performed there. Actually, he performed there recently. But yeah, so I take it as something like, this is big for my city. And since I performed there, you know, their careers have blown up. So I'm like, you know, maybe I might be next. Probably will, you know? So I really stick by that. And the fact that I did it twice is crazy to me. Because, you know, some people don't even get that chance to do it once. But, you know, I did it twice. And I did it with, there's a company called New England Mixtapes. And they do showcases with a bunch of different artists. So my man Chris Hayes, he owns that. And he asked me to come back. And, you know,
shout out to
definitely
Chris
did
Hayes.
it. Shout out Chris Hayes.
Can I get on the stage, Chris? I got 6 floors. So, you know what? That's so dope. We had a place in Pittsburgh called the Shadow Lounge. So when you hear me talk about Boston MCs, Red Shades, Be Ever Ready, if you don't know who these people are, they're a little bit older than you, but they're dope and they're flourishing now when we were doing what you're doing back then. So they had a place in Pittsburgh called the Shadow Lounge, and I threw shows there, and I invited those artists from Boston. This is how I know these artists, because they needed somewhere to perform, and they weren't able to get on that stage that you did twice at that time. So that stage for you was my stage for them back then, right? So it's like we have to build these levels of things that are important to our artistry so that we can perform. So you have to say Grind City TV on your, I'm playing with you, man.
I was with you though.
I'm saying you gotta say it on your bio because this is important. This is your story. All right, so now you were supposed to do South by Southwest this year, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's a heart piece.
Oh my gosh, Corona done messed up all my plans, everything.
Corona is on that BS, yo. But
For
guess
real.
what? If it wasn't for Corona, we wouldn't be doing this. So you did something instead.
Right.
So you gotta say
right.
Grind City TV on your bio. I'm playing on your bio. You know, you can get a tattoo, like, you know. I'm just saying, yo. Keep it moving. So South by Southwest would have been a huge opportunity for you. Have you ever been there before?
No, I haven't. This would have been my first time going. Like, I haven't even been there for a show, like, to watch, you know. This would have been my first time going, performing, and everything.
It's huge. It's massive. It's massive.
Yeah.
There's so many opportunities that will come from that. We'll have another one. There'll be another one. Until then, you know, I'm going to encourage you to stay on your grizzle because you're dope. Let's get into this song right here called In Your Face.
Oh. Yeah, that song crazy.
I'm in your face. Yeah, it is crazy. I was listening to it, and I was like, my mom said, beep, beep, that part, and beep, beep, beep. Man, you kind of went a little off on this Scrunchy here. Was you mad that day? What was up with this?
Nah, because it's like, you know, in your face, people see that as kind of like disrespectful, you know, you're in their face. So I'm like, you know what? The song title's in your face. So me and my mans, you know, we had to get into it. We just had to say what we had to say. You know, sometimes the cusses come with it. But,
it is what it is. I cuss like a fucking sailor, bro. It's all good.
For real.
It's all good. It's all good. We're going to get into this joint. Now, somebody's on here with you. Who's the artist that's on here with you?
Shout out to my mans, my business partner, also my best friend. His name's Sanye. He's on all platforms. His name's Sanye. He makes beats. You know, he makes amazing music, R&B, rap, soca, Caribbean. He's the GOAT in my eyes. I'm gonna be honest. He's that dude.
Let's go. In your face. Straight to God. GoLiveTv. Grind City, baby. I'm in your face.
Yeah, turn me up. Yeah, got body. Listen, see, I got a story to tell. Flippity flappity, that nigga felt. Nah. We only gonna start over. Yeah. I got a story to tell. Flippity floppity, that nigga fell. Pippity boppity, bitch, I'm on top of these niggas and fucking these bitches, oh well. My shit so nasty, these niggas approaching me, talking like, damn nigga, what is that smell? I got a problem, they copying niggas. I'm chopping these niggas, I'm hoping they fail. See, I'm the opposite, I'm really popping shit. I call the shots in my city, no popping shit. Now I'm just playing, I listen to pocket shit. I stay with niggas who packing the Glock and shit, nigga. I stay on top of it, I got the keys to the whip, I ain't stopping it. Bitch, I'm a boss and a legend on mama shit. No presidential like we on Obama shit, nigga. Give me the space, you ain't no bag. I ain't gon' chase, you coming back. I did the race, shorty she bad, I cover her face. Told that I wanted to give me a raise. Bitch, I'm a boss, I ain't giving no raise. Put her on pause, she all in my face. All on my balls, she wanted for days. Fuck the nigga, bitch made. You don't got a crib or your bitch stay. Nigga, I'ma let the Mac 10 spray. Pull up in the bench, shorty saying you went that way. I got the wedding, it's only the foreplay. On the foreplay, give me 4 days, so to pop out. It's the foreplay, got a clock out. It's the fourth stage, I'm a god now. Who's Kanye, nigga? I can take a word, flip 100 ways. I should smoke a blunt, then blow it in your face. You ain't coming close, the God will end your reign. It's like we Kendrick and Cole, better get Santi and straight.
Balls bustin' like the 70s. Sweaty streets from the lemon seeds. Peep, niggas flock the streets. Couldn't duck the heat, now they burst to eat. Cut lads with a cut last to the throats. Now these niggas had too much smoke. Gotta grab the bowl, or you quote the pope. But we let it blow like we hit nothing coke. Begging like a nigga named Fargo. Jelly if you try to see how far I go. Motherfuckers try to put me in the side note. Try to put me in the clock. TikTok, come on, mind go. Hype with a mind go. Go to Weasel. Do the people, no evil. Everybody talking like it's he knows, she knows. Killing for a day, all the brother wants Knievel. The FIFOs with the clean though, beast though, niggas the sauce, I so Latino. Black dad like Jim Crow, be in the studio, black be on the genitals, confidence way ahead of you. Talking deals like Trump, I built the shit like Jericho, miracle, phone whips, like Africa still in embryo. Burial, we darker than Ariel, the side would be in, and y'all already get it.
I could take a word, flip 100 ways. I should smoke a blunt, then blow it in your face. You ain't coming close, the cowboy engine rain. It's like we Kendrick and Cole, better yet, Santi and Stray.
Grind City, baby. Woo! Blow it in your face. I like that. That make you get rowdy though. Well, you trying to excite through the man. Woo! Oh my goodness. So you've had the opportunity to be on 106.1 FM. What is that? Touch 106.1 FM. You've done the morning show, the Bad Gal radio show. How are you getting these opportunities? And you got like one video out right now. Like, how is this occurring? Like, your Instagram page is popping, and I gotta stalk you to get you to answer me. How do you get all of this love, bruh? How you getting this? I need the secrets.
All right. So when I was younger, I used to be bilingual. I don't really remember the words like that, but when I was on Touch 106.1 FM, I was everyday morning personality, and basically I would do, it was the word of the day, and it was in another language. I believe it was French, and my little sister, she did Chinese. And yeah, so because when we was going to school, we used to have to learn Chinese, and then my mom, since she's from the Congo, they speak French over there and Swahili, so I used to speak those. But so I would do the French word of the day, and then when I started getting my name out there in the acting world out here, they had me on there. They did the interview, and that was Touch 106.1. And then Bad Gal Radio, we have a place here, Zoomix, and it was on Zoomix Radio. And my friend Angelina, shout out Angelina, she owned Bad Gal Radio, and she was the main personality. And she asked me and my bro Malik to come on and just, talk to her about our craft and just give advice to upcoming artists. She was asking us about the quality of our music, how we got started. Basically the same thing that you're doing today. So
yeah, but I'm just better at it. That was. Yeah. I'm cooler.
Hey, to each their own.
You smile more with me.
I'm
kind of competitive. No,
that's my dog. Long time.
I bet at you. Hey, that's what's up. You gotta show love where love's showing you, and that's how it goes, man. I'm trying to be on the list. That's all straight. You know what I'm saying?
Of
so
course,
I can put it in your face. Shit, working out here. So you also dibble dabble in production. Now, do you play any instruments, or do you just like make beats?
No, I used to play the drums when I was younger. I could still hold a little beat, I played piano for a little bit. Well, everybody had to play the recorder in school, so I guess I played the recorder, But
why is that the universal instrument?
I don't know.
That's just the starter kit for instruments. Mine's all brown. Everybody's brown.
We had the little plastic white ones.
Oh, y'all had the white
beige.
ones.
And we had white and beige. The cool people got the beige ones, and then the weird people got the white ones. I'm not even.
All the words was brown, bruh. They was just straight brown. Looked like a dookie roll with holes in it. You just had to blow and see if you could make it smell good and sound good at the same time. Which is why I talk a lot of shit little, because that was my first instrument too. All right,
I didn't even answer the question yet. But not like. I make some beats. I don't normally use my beats for my songs just because I like using other people's beats more. Honestly, I don't have the patience to sit there and move everything because I don't have a desktop. I have my laptop, so it's harder to do that on a laptop. But Sanye, he was featured on that song. He makes most of my beats. He's the main person that does the production, but I dibble dabble in it.
He's incredible. His beats. He had me in here doing This is dancing, y'all. Forget what y'all heard. It might look like a seizure, but I was getting it in, man. We was doing the thing. So you also sing. Now, are you like I could hold a note type singer, or you could just bust a nice hook and make it sound well singing?
Well, when that auto-tune come on, I could do something, but I used to be in choir when I was younger, before my voice, dropped. So when it was higher, I was a singer. I would sing, what was it? Happy by Pharrell. I had a solo for that. I believe Heal the World by Michael Jackson. So when I was in choir, I was doing the singing thing. My voice changed. I became bass. I was in some musicals at school, so I could sing when I need to, but I don't really be singing live like that.
Well, you need to. You know what? I seen a recent interview, not too long ago, interview with Tevin Campbell, and he was saying the same thing. He said, when I was 12 and 14, I could sing those songs and hit them notes.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to do that now, and I'm 40-something years old. I can't do it. And he's like, you can't get that guy. I was cracking up. But anywho, so have your music been influenced by like Michael Jackson and Tevin Campbell? Like, who influences you? Who do you like?
Honestly, like my favorite rappers today is J. Cole, J.I.D., Joey Badass, and then my all-time favorite is Tory Lanez. So my music is like all of them fused together. Like I have the times where I can spit to the boom baps, which would be the Joey Badass aspect of things. I have the Tory Lanez, which is like the melodies and the hooks. We have the samples. The J. Cole is the more like I have a message and I'm really trying to like let you know. And then the J.I.D. is just a whole different thing. The flows, the fast spitting, the double entendres, the messaging, like it's crazy. So my music is like a combination of the three, and I mean the four, and I made it into my own thing.
Nice little package. Now, if you had to define your music, like if it was a genre, people say hip hop. Sometimes we don't have a name for it, but if you could define it and tell people, hey, I got this music, this is what you're going to hear, what would you say in words to them?
I think if I'm just gonna say like genre-wise, I usually just say R&B and hip hop, honestly, because I feel like that's what I'm good at. That's what I make right now. Maybe that'll change later on, but it's mainly R&B and hip hop. Sorry, but I would say my music is also very different in terms of like you be listening to these mainstream artists, and personally, I don't be hearing the passion that me and my friends put into the music because I feel like we don't see it as work. Maybe it's because we're not in the public eye so much, but we do it for pure fun. And some of us, we have depression and all that. We use it as an outlet. And art specifically, like even dance, or we're on stage acting, like everything we do, we use that as an outlet. So when we're using our music, we're putting our heart and soul into it, blood, sweat, and tears. And I feel like that's what differentiates my music from, the next guy. Like I don't want to like call people out mainstream wise because
we don't need to do that. They get enough attention. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, and I respect it because I see that with that occurs in the media as well. You can tell a person that's passionate about interviewing somebody compared to a person that's like, I've been doing this, yo, what's your name? What's up, man? And I'm moving on to the next person. The interview will last for 7 minutes, and we got 5 people on this show. That lets you know that they're being forced to use that media a certain kind of way, for one, and for two, they can't hold a long conversation with some of these people because they're not passionate about doing so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I'm feeling you as a young man because I feel like you like my little brother. We walked a lot of the same roads. You haven't got there yet, but I've walked them, and it's like, yo, you get it. You understand. You must keep your passion for this. You have to keep your passion for it because if you don't, then you're going to get swept in that mainstream. Now, speaking of that, where do you see your career going? Do you want to like I know you have your own independent label, and we're going to talk about that. Problems ENT, people. Problems Entertainment, we're going to talk about that. Now, is your goal to make that a major record label, major indie? You understand what I'm saying? Like an independent major label? Or do you want to say, man, I want to get signed, and I want to go over there and get that money and bring it back and put it into my label? What's your ultimate goal?
Well, we're most likely not going to keep it as a record label only because, the people who own record labels and be signing people, they usually seen as the bad guy because, they take the money, and all that. And I don't want to be that person, so we're turning Problems Entertainment into a collective. And it's gonna be a whole group of Boston artists. We're dropping a mixtape within the next year. 16 tracks with everybody on it. But yeah, so it's gonna be a collective, like a rap group. You know, we're gonna be touring and stuff.
Give me a few names of the people to support in the collective.
All right, so everybody we have right now, we have Nelly. You know, Nelly, not the old one, and he's a newer guy.
The new Nelly, y'all. You better know.
He makes beats. We have Sanye. He makes beats, and he also does the music. We have Joe Saza. We have Malik. We have Paola Ortiz. We have Fonzo the Wraith, and we have Pray G. And then we have yours truly, Straight to God.
Straight to God. Now, Straight to God, you're such a nice young man. You're handling buttons quite well today. I'm extremely proud of you, young man. Now, I came across you by listening to another young man from Boston. His name, yes.
That's my dog.
And I'm gonna tell you, I seen this video, and I was like, "Who in a part of my French is this?" So my man CAF, he came on, he gave a dope interview as well, and I was so excited to talk to him. I wanted to get you both together, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because he offers so much in his lane, and you offer so much in yours. It would have been a 5-hour interview. So, Tell me a little bit about working with CAF and how that became to be.
Man, so CAF, we go to school together. Well, we went to school together. We're not in school now, but we met when we were freshmen. You know, we didn't really click at first, just because, when I'm at school, I'm not really a person to try to make friends. You know, I'm there to work, do what I gotta do so I can be out. Sophomore year, we had a few classes together, so we started getting close. Junior year, we was cool, but senior year it was the summer before senior year. So summer 19, he reached out to me because I had told him, I was like, bro, like, I see you getting into the music thing, and I've already been doing it. If you ever want a feature, just hit me up. So during the summer, I was in Jamaica with I was in Jamaica with my boy in the dance company. And he texted me, he was like, bro, I got a beat I want you on. And I was like, what's up? Send it. He was like, yeah, it's a long verse, but I know you can kill it. So he sent it to me. I loved it. I loved the beat off that. So, I was in Jamaica. I was in my element, just chilling. So I wrote the verse, recorded it, sent it to my engineer, which is also Sanye. And, he mixed it, sent it back to me, and I sent it right back to Chris. And, he dropped it. He held it for a little bit, but then when he dropped it and then we recorded the video, people went crazy.
Let me tell you, I sent that song to a couple DJs that I know. And one of them that I respect very much, his name is DJ Assassin. This man is like a 40-year vet on DJing. And he heard it, and he was like, yo, Buttons, hey, yo, it's ill. That's so ill. It's nicely put together. It has a maturity. The beat had a maturity to it, right? And then y'all came on there talking all this cash, this little. Talking all this cash, this little. But it was cool. I'm singing it like, listen, bro, when I tell you not too many things get play in my car, family, I make music. I don't get to play music nowhere else but in my car. So when I tell you that too many things get play in my car, but you got play in my car, I salute you. Man, CAF is very dope. Y'all killed this song. If y'all do not know what I'm talking about, guess what? You finna hear it right now. This is Letter to My Haters. Straight to God featuring CAF or CAF featuring Straight to God. Them two, all together. Check it out. Check it out. Stacking bread, yeah. Got my haters mad on my nail out thread, yeah. Why
why they always judging? Talking shit behind the screen, shit is disgusting. Who the fuck you mad at? I don't go back and forth, but let's just have a chit chat. I'm the realest in the game, and I always stay the same, so you don't wanna get blamed. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, or 4, so don't have me knocking at your door. I'm not the 5, 6, 7, or 8. Motherfucker, I don't hesitate. When I come through, I run through. Don't start acting brand new when I dress you. When I dress you. When I come through, I run through. Don't start acting brand new when I dress you. I don't wanna get fucked with. Got me on my crazy shit. Popping locks, fuck a locksmith. Me and straight don't take no shit. I don't wanna get fucked with. Got me on my crazy shit. Poppin' locks, fuck a locksmith. Me and straight don't take no shit.
Dear every motherfucker who is hating on me, singing shorty, I'ma go and hit it twice with a D. That went over your head, just spell it out if you need. I can ruin your future with the Drake and the keys. In Jamaica, sitting poolside, Lizzo in my left hand, shorty in my right. Never been a yes man, 40 to your eyes, insane in the membrane, so I'm getting high. How you talking shit when you ain't even on my level? Niggas moving different, so I'm getting disrespectful. How you tee me up, then you get all sentimental, trying to get me to relax, but I already sentimental. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. All these bitches in my phone, I swear they only want my time. Niggas fucking stupid, swear they dead up in my mind. And anybody I don't fuck with getting sent right to decline. Call me if you need me, I ain't finna answer. So this shit is breezy, still a free prancer. Shorty did me greasy, moving like a dancer. Loyalty is easy, cater to my anger. We could meet up any day, give a time and a place. I'm the guy, fuck you want, nigga, talk to my face. Scared of my pace, kill you off, no trace. And I leave a little note, sincerely straight. The God, nigga.
I don't take no shit. He don't take no shit. We don't take no shit. And all you haters could suck my woo. I don't wanna get fucked with. Got me on my crazy shit. Poppin' locks, fuck a locksmith. Me and straight don't take no shit. I don't wanna get fucked with. Got me on my crazy shit. Poppin' locks, fuck a locksmith. Me and straight don't take no shit. I don't wanna get fucked with. Got me on my crazy shit. Poppin' locks, fuck a locksmith. Me and him don't take no shit. I been said I was the one. Fuck that hating shit. 1, 2, 3. I said.
Grind it, baby. We are back. Hey, I'm telling you, I might be having me in here doing ain't take no shit. That's how I feel. I don't like to get fucked with. Don't mess with me, all right? I'm not messy, but if you mess with me, I'm going to punch you in your eye and put it in your face. Yes, I feel you, Shay. So tell me about that video shoot, man.
Man, listen, so what happened? I remember I was chilling and Chris had texted me. He was like, yo, like, what day are you available for a shoot? I was like, bro, just let me know. I don't got anything better to do, bro. So he was like, bet. So I think it was in November. Freezing. It was either November or early December. And like, this Boston weather is insane. Yes. It's just bipolar. Like it's crazy.
Hey, don't you be talking about us bipolar. Hey, I put it in your face straight.
Okay, hey, if you knew me, then you know that ain't a problem.
It ain't a problem.
For real. But
so what was it like working with Chris on the set? Because it seemed like he was just like all over the place and he's dancing like. I mean, was it like extremely fun or what?
Nah, yeah, it was fun. It literally was just like being at lunch in school because Chris is just he's one of the most genuine people that I know, but he's always so lively and he's fun. So when we were on set, we were cooling, doing the video shoot, and then I remember it started raining and he was like, "Man, forget the rain. Let's just do what we gotta do." And we did it, I was
Forget
going
the
off
rain.
his energy, he was going off mine. Mine was like I was like the little cool, chill gangster dude, and then he was like the more fun, lively one, and just the vibes worked.
I mean, it just was magic. It was magic, and I was like, wow, these young men really put together a freaking banger. I salute you because it was very dope.
You.
I enjoy watching the video. It is in our rotation on Grind City TV. It will remain there for quite some time because I think it's very dope. Now, were you set to graduate this year?
I was, yeah.
So how have you been coping mentally with this coronavirus and everything being shut down? How have you been dealing with that mentally? Are you creating more? Like, what are you doing with this time?
All right, so I can talk from school aspect and the music aspect. When it comes to school, it's hard because, seniors, we really only look forward to graduation and prom. And, both of those got canceled.
Yeah.
And, I personally am not a fan of having my graduation on my phone. I wanted to be there, do my backflip off stage, everybody scream my name. Like, that's what I wanted, but I don't get that. And then prom, I was ready to step. Me and my prom day, we were about to go crazy, but not able to do that. But it didn't really get me upset. Like, I noticed most of my class they're just very upset, they're very devastated. I'm like, nah, like, we gotta be happy, bro. We're able to spend time with our families, like, don't be mad about none of the stuff that's going on because it's not like we're not graduating, we're still getting our diplomas. The school's working to get our stuff together so that we'll be able to eventually have like a little reunion or a party. But then when it comes to the music, I've been creating like crazy. I just dropped an EP on all platforms called CQ Chronicles, Corona Quarantine Chronicles. It's 6 tracks. Sanye's on 3 of them. Malik's on 2, and Joe Saza's on 1. And that was the first thing. It took like 2 weeks to put that together, and I dropped it. I have another mixtape coming out called Smoke Session Volume 1, and then I have an LP dropping called Blanche. Next month, maybe in the next 2 months, and then I have like 4 other EPs that I'm dropping this year. But I'm just working. I've been recording, writing, everything, man. This is
working.
You
gotta
stay
about.
positive.
Get it in. Now, are you straight to God on all platforms?
Yeah. Yep.
2 Ds.
2 Ds. Yep. GODD.
Don't look at the flyer, cause Buttons turned in her Pittsburgh High School diploma-ism on the flyer and put 1 D. It's 2 Ds. I admit my faults. I ain't afraid. Straight to God, you're awesome. And
thank you.
I totally admire your commitment and your passion to your craft and working with others. One thing that I really enjoyed was speaking with you, speaking with Chris, was the fact that y'all were young and you found a way to get past whatever difference you had before you figured out you made music and you got together, you made a banger. I mean, that song is really a classic. What do you do when you're out and you're free and you're allowed to be outside to keep yourself away from negativity? Because it seems that our young people, no matter if you're good or you're bad, it's a target. It seems like there's a target on y'all. What do you do to keep yourself clear from things that are negative?
Honestly, I'm just a very careless person. Like when people come to me with negativity, I just push it the next way. I don't focus on it. Like I realize it doesn't benefit me. Like I'm not getting a check off of being negative. You know what I mean? And like if I'm not getting
hold on. Say that again for the old people so they can hear you. Say that loudly.
I said if I'm not getting a check from it, then why am I paying attention to it? I'm not getting a check off being negative, so what's the point, And like everybody I be around, we all positive people that's grinding. We really working, whether it's dancers, the actors, the rappers, the singers. Like we all trying to figure out ways to just come up in the world, and that's who I surround myself by. And them people, they don't tolerate negativity either. So it depends on the people you hang around. And if you're paying attention to social media comments, then why are you on social media? Like if you can't put yourself out there and deal with what people have to say, then why are you doing it? And then at the same time, if you don't have haters, you ain't popping. I mean, you must be doing something right. If you got haters,
I'm like 28,000 karat gold compared to as many haters as I have at points, and they do come. And you're absolutely right. And sometimes, I know for me, in a route that I had to take for what I was building, I had to be surrounded by no one, because depending on what you're building and what you're doing, you're at a different stage than other people, and you have to be willing to step back sometime and be like, I don't need to be around nobody. Nobody.
I see, yep.
If you ain't vibing where I'm vibing, until you attract the energy of the people that you need. So I salute you, young man. Congratulations on graduating. Now, were you going to go to college? Do you have future plans?
No, I'm actually not going to college. Because I do art stuff, and like if I were to go to college, I would have to go to keep me focused, I would have to go to a conservatory, but money, scholarships, loans, I don't really try to deal with all that. So what I'm doing is I'm staying in Boston for the next year. I'm gonna work, stack my money up so I can move to Los Angeles, and I'm gonna move out there with my one of my friends. And we're going to go have fun in an apartment, take dance classes, and just really get ourselves out there. We're doing auditions and all that. So
go get it, young man. Go get it. My mom would be so mad at me sometimes, because my mom is like got all these degrees. So does my father, when they finally decided to do what they were going to do. And people think sometimes that just because that particular path was successful for them, that those people are with them are supposed to follow, right? And and what I try to explain to my mother, she gets it now. My mama love you, Mom. I'm not talking bad. Please don't beat me later. But what I tried to explain to her was, you taught me how to be successful. You taught me that having a dream and working towards that dream works. You don't understand that I don't have to take the exact same steps you took to get there. You just taught me that it's possible to get there. So I'm there. So go get it, young man. I encourage you, whatever you do, please, by all means, keep me posted, because I'm excited to see you grow. I'm excited to see the new stuff that you're going to come up with, and you're going to make it, and you're going to shock this world.
Thank you,
because you have the passion, and you're a very nice young man. You didn't curse at buttons one time. I'm so proud of you.
I'm not a hothead.
Your mama would be so proud of you. So I'm gonna turn my music down. Well, I got one question before I turn my music down. You got any shout outs, bro? Go.
Yeah, man, I want to shout out my moms, my pops, my little sister, my brothers, Malik, Sanye, Joe Saza, all of Problems Entertainment. I want to shout out Prince Foreign, Jay Bands, everybody that, if you mess with me, I mess with you. Just look me up on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Straight to God, StrayThaGod. Just stream me. That's it.
You heard him say it, y'all. He tried to be polite, double D. I put the D on the screen this time, bro. All right, so I'm gonna turn this music down. I got one more question for you before we get out of here.
What's up?
Straight to God.
Yo.
Can I get a 16?
All right.
Go.
Let me see. Yo. Look into my eyes, tell me if I give a fuck. Make it known I'm godly, never needed luck. Same niggas dissing me, asking for a buck. I just laugh at my enemies, throw them to the muck. Run them over with a truck or an oversized car. Ain't no competition, they are not up to par. Ask anybody, it's a god over czars. Tony Montana, I'm going out without scars. More intention and more reflection. These niggas, I leave them guessing. They mad cause they nigga blessings. I'm sweating these niggas testing me. STG, straight the motherfucking GODD. Pardon me, this my art in front of me. I said that I'm a beast with these flows. Younger Joey Bad, please respect the beat though. Never heard shit from my individual. Make the world great like we so political. All right, that's all I got right now. That's all I got. Hopefully, maybe I'll freestyle again.
I love it. Thank you very much, Straight to God. You have been an awesome guest. Like I said,
thank you.
Much blessings and continued blessings to you and your family. Shout out to your parents, your mom. They did a wonderful job with you, young man. You're awesome.
Thank you.
And like I said, I trust that you get everything that you work towards. And if you work toward, I can guarantee you that you will get it. You hang in there. Don't hang up. We're going to close this show out real quick. Let me go over here to the other part of the thing that I got to do, because y'all don't know. Y'all know who it is. It's the Button Pusher Go Live TV. It's the biz, Grind City. Get on it, y'all. Get on Roku and add our channel, Grind City TV Network, and you can watch this live on your TV. It's that simple. And if you do not have Roku, that's cool. Go on to grindcity.biz and check us out. Y'all know what I mean? Or the mobile app on Google Play. Watch Grind City TV. Hey, we got something new, finally. We've had some requests to make our TV shows podcasts. So Buttons finally did it. So we're now a podcast. Check us out on Spotify, GCTV, Roku. And again, to my people listening on Spotify, this is a video show, so you will hear some periods of music where you won't hear me running my mouth. Those are commercials. They are visuals, so just hang in there because the interviews are dope. So you should just hang in there and listen to them. Hey, my good people, we got a whole damn lineup coming for the rest of the month. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just go on to my Facebook page and grindcity.biz, and you can see all the flyers. Keep in touch with us, man, because we are interviewing some dope artists. Thank you, everybody watching on Facebook. Dita Dawn, he'll be on this show. Queenie Anderson, my Aunt Darling. I love you, Aunt Darling. That's my walking smile. Hey, bro, man, love you, boo. Anderson, everybody watching, I can't see y'all all, but definitely thank you for sharing. Thank you for the support. We need it. Support these independent artists. Do not let these babies keep thinking we don't have their back. We got their back. We got time to sit here and listen to some of these interviews now, hear what these young people are talking about, and get in their corner and push them. They making dope music. They got dope product. Spend some money on that instead of lining up for some Jordans, some dude that, yes, he was dope and he was great, but he don't give two shits about you. These kids is out here rhyming about what we going through. Support these babies. Anywho, that's my rant for today. I'm so happy you all were here. Thank you very much. Please, by all means, continue to be well, my good people. Be safe. Do what they're asking you to do. If they're asking your area to stay in the house for a little bit longer, stay in to stay alive. If that's what you need to do, stay in to stay alive. I mean, come on. I'm giving you something to do. Just go on and turn on our Grind City TV. Baby, I am the Button Pusher, a.k.a. the constant motherfucking grinder. We'll be back here Wednesday with Rep Your Brand. 6 p.m. We got Miss Mia from Sapphire Media. She gonna rep her brand doing her top 5 video countdown. So it's gonna be bananas. Shout out to my man Work. Hey, he's coming. He's gonna be on here Mother's Day. He's doing a special performance via Florida. He's from Brooklyn, but he's in Florida, so he's gonna be performing live from Florida. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. Man, just keep up with me. This is Go Live TV, Grind City TV, Roku. Add us. Grind City, baby.
Witness to greatness, and so ain't been on my grizzly.
Peace queen, heaven in the green. Serpentine back to spiraling. Peace king back to rhyming.
Se me tira que me mata. Flores azules y quilates.
Brainstorming and breaking the sound barrier. Best in the 9 realms, that's Guardian Barbarian.
I can feel that you're scared. I am scared, so let's be scared so I can fight. Who do I fight?
Take blame for it, straight propaganda and tricks. Hey, now them still a tell me say them want more. After them take away everything and left we down your so poor. Still I want like them.
She holds a crown. Anything my family needs, no hesitation on catching. Bad bitch, you said that you was always on my side, bitch. Bad bitch, I always knew you wasn't on a ride, bitch. Real talk, fuck y'all. Smile in my face, sure it don't touch y'all. I be lying if I said that I love y'all. There ain't no love there, there ain't no love lost.
Grass City, baby.